Alright, so this is going to be the first episode of the BEDWARS mobile tips. Alright, so let's get right into it. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to use the joystick and which joystick you should use for BEDWARS. Alright, so I personally like to use the classic thumbstick, alright, because I personally feel like it doesn't take up too much space on your screen. You don't have to like push your finger too far, because for some of them you have to go crazy far, and that is like really annoying, and it can take up a bunch of space where someone could be rushing you or something and you can't see it very well, you know. But everyone has their own preference, alright? So I recommend you to try out some different types of joysticks, like all of them that you can see over here in settings. You can see I'm using the classic thumbstick. Tap to move is probably the worst, especially for BEDWARS, because like I don't even know how to use tap to move, but I just know it's probably not very good, right? Especially because like it's like impossible. I don't even know how to use it, but I'm pretty sure that's not the best idea. I don't think you should do that. One of the other popular options is to use the dynamic thumb thing, but you don't really know how far you have to push your thumb sometimes. So you might go like that far, right? And you might not know if like while you're playing, you might just like do it without knowing. And like that can be really annoying because of like the gray dots and stuff that can be in your way, right? Also, sometimes since it's not there physically, it's like really weird, because if you like click here or like there, right, you're like trying to attack someone and you click there and you're like doing that, then it can be really hard. But a lot of people like to use this joystick, and so yeah, that's why I say try stuff out, right? Like see what's best for you. Use this maybe in like 2 matches, use the classic thumbstick like 2 matches, you know? Just try everything out. Is there another one? Yep, there's another one. This one looks the same, honestly. I don't know what the difference is between this one and this one. Oh, that's the default. Okay. So yeah, it's basically between the dynamic and the classic. So see what works out, you know? I personally think the classic is better because the button for like movement is also very tiny, so it doesn't take up as much space on the screen. I know I'm emphasizing that a lot, but sometimes you can get a lot of range using like space on the screen, and we're gonna be going out over that in later videos. But basically, taking up a lot of the screen can be really bad for your gameplay. Alright, so I recommend to use either the dynamic or the classic, depending on your playstyle. Alright, so like if you don't care if your hands like halfway up the screen by accident or something, then use the dynamic one. But like if you feel like you don't really want to move your thumb a lot, then use the classic, right? Because the dynamic also has its advantages probably. I just don't use it that much, so I don't know a lot about it, but yeah, the dynamic one, I guess one of the advantages is that you can like turn it in like it isn't stuck inside that circle, right? And I guess maybe that circle could be annoying. So that's one of the disadvantages of the classic, right? So yeah, depending on your playstyle, you choose what kind of joystick you want to use, alright? So that's going to be it for the first episode of BEDWARS mobile tips and tricks, and let's go on to the next one.